What is going on, guys? This is Danny, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how watching TV can actually be very healthy for you emotionally. It can definitely recharge your batteries. And it's kind of funny, the previous video before this, I was talking about how difficult it is to upload a daily video, and then I missed a day. Just wanted to share that with you guys. It's kind of funny, it's kind of ironic. Yesterday I had a full day of this course that I'm doing with psychodrama and shamanism and combining the two, and it's really cool. And I missed a day, and I was kind of like disappointed with myself, but at the same time I kind of let myself off the hook. And I was super tired. Like the night before, I barely got any sleep. I watched a horror movie with my girlfriend, and I was kind of terrified when I was in bed and stuff. It was The Conjuring, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's kind of scary. And I got home from the psychodrama and shamanism, and I was just exhausted. And I want to share with you guys how I watch TV, and it made me feel a lot better. And here's the thing. There's so much TV bashing nowadays. Don't watch TV, it numbs your mind, it takes away your energy. There's no shortage of videos that you can look up which will tell you the bad effects of TV. But here's the thing. Currently, right now, we're living in a complex world, a complex reality, where there's a lot of stresses of life. There's a lot of things that are unexpected. There's a lot of numbing of emotions. There's a lot of eating food, which also kind of disconnects us from ourselves. And it's kind of, let's say, low vibration energy. All right. There's also like high vibration energy, which I'm not going to get into right now. This is not a conversation about energy. But the point is that if a lot of our life is involved sitting in front of a screen, involves a lot of maybe eating not necessarily the healthiest foods. And when I say not necessarily the healthiest, it could be fast food, or it could also even be food you make at home, which is full of, whether it's like white flour and all sorts of stuff like that. We're living in a kind of a difficult situation where like it makes us kind of numb. And if we're already kind of numb, and if we're already kind of disconnected from ourselves, sometimes what TV can do, first of all, it can light an emotional charge inside of you. That's number one, like meaning that you're seeing something and it actually maybe it makes you laugh, makes you smile, or in my case, makes me scared to death. It's something that sometimes can be very healthy in the right amounts and under the right circumstances. And you know the difference. You have an internal sense inside of you. You have instinct, you have intuition. You can tell if, when it comes to TV or social media for that matter, when you're overdoing it, and you can also tell when it's the exact right amount. And when TV is done in the exact right amount, it can be the perfect little escape to actually recharge your batteries and recharge your energy. Now, some of you could be watching this and saying, I don't want an escape. I want to be able to do kind of like everything myself. I want to be able to like go inside of myself, recharge myself, not need anything external. That's all fine and good, but assess yourself objectively. Who are you objectively right now? Are you someone who a little bit of TV time might make you do some good? Are you someone who maybe having like a burger and fries will do you some good? All of these things that are kind of like these little escapes and little pleasures. There's a lot of people who, of course, especially in the self-development world and like the alternative spirituality world, who are always trying to like do things by themselves fully and completely with their own energy. But ask yourself who you are objectively. It's totally fine sometimes to, like, if your legs are a little bit broken, in this case emotionally or possibly spiritually, to use some crutches to try and help you a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with leaning on some TV. However, here's the technique for watching TV properly. When you're doing it, at the very least, be fully immersed in what you're watching. Meaning it's okay for your mind to wander, that's totally fine, but don't be, let's say, eating or on your phone. Be fully immersed in the plot, be fully immersed in the show. For extra credit, kind of like just see how your body feels when you're watching TV. It's kind of like mindful TV watching. At the very least, if you're watching TV consciously, it'll actually recharge your bodies on a totally different level than if you're, let's say, eating or on social media or not really paying attention to what's happening. It's kind of like a TV meditation. It's funny that I'm even saying this, but you can definitely give it a try. If you do this properly and you don't overdo it, in my case, there was a time in my life where I was watching a half hour of TV a day. It was kind of perfect. And by the way, this doesn't include active watching, meaning sometimes we learn things from watching YouTube clips and then applying it in our life, such as this video. when it comes to what I mean is, like, let's say TV shows that kind of like numb you and stuff like that, and you kind of like kind of like zone out. And if your form of zoning out is also watching maybe self-help videos, then maybe that should also count as the half hour or something. But consciously, meditatively watch TV. Notice how your body feels. Maybe notice how you're breathing. Be fully immersed in the show. And the TV watching will renew your energy. It won't bring you down. It'll bring you up. Trust me. All right, guys. I don't know why I just did that. It's weird, but I kind of like it at the same time. But I'll see you tomorrow.